So today we're looking a little bit into a solenoid valve and how the role it plays in a sensor tap. What is a solenoid valve and how does it work?
So probably at its simplest, a solenoid valve basically uses an electromechanical signal to open or close. Your sensor will be your signal which will trigger the solenoid valve. There's a lot of factors that go into what's a solenoid valve. So I'll run through a few features that I would look for. The first one on the inlet side, there's a strainer in there. One of the biggest problems you have with solenoid valves not sealing is because you get a suspended particle that comes through and it'll interrupt with your seats here. So it is the most common problem we see is you get a suspended particle that comes down and it will gather under one of these jets under your seats and that will cause leak through of your valve. So this strainer here is a really good idea. Next thing I'd look for here, you see these two holes in here. Your bleed on orifice is the larger of the hole. So your water comes in and it will come up. Now this little jet here is your bleed off. That's what the bottom of your armature seal will sit on. So you want that seal to be, and this one, a nicely raised face like a jet with this little silicon boot will sit on that. You'll get a nice positive seal between those two. The next one is really your swept volume between the two. This is the area in here for your water to go down. This one is quite good. I've seen a few other ones that are quite small. So this allows for a good flow rate. So those are some good features. The seal's nicely recessed and it's nicely bonded on the bottom of the armature here. You can see if that was loose, you can get some that are loosely bonded. They do have a habit of falling over on themselves and not sealing properly, but that one is well made. And then the coil needs to be good too. Basically, how long your coil will last will be the life of your valve.
On that point, in terms of high traffic situations versus like a footy stadium,
yes,
versus like a not so high traffic, like
yes,
maybe a small office,
yep,
or a doctor's surgery,
yep,
how would the solenoid valve work that way?
So the coils of your solenoid valves are what we call 100% ED, which is 100% duty rate. They're designed to operate continuously. The biggest problem for solenoid valves, or for the coil, is when you can't dissipate heat properly. That will lead the coil to burn out. So as long as you've got a solenoid coil which is 100% rated, it means it can run continuously.
Is it conceivable that in the future a sensor tap could be self-charging by the water flow?
Yeah, it definitely can be. And anywhere you've got a sort of differential pressure, so you would have a movement of flow, you've got stored energy. So you could, as long as you had a way to tap that energy, you definitely could.
Definitely something we're working towards because with the power not always being near the tap.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, you've got a lot of stored energy there.
And I really appreciate your advice there, Ryan. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem at all.